dog wasn't able to qualify for the playoffs for the first time since I believe, like, what, season 14 or something, season 12. So let's get started with game number 1 of this quarterfinal match. We will move on to the semifinals in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see, ZS. Perfect. It is perfect in my eyes, Ronks. Actually, I prefer S and Z bursts over squares, if I'm being honest. Yes, the winner of this match will go up against BLUE SCUTI. Who doesn't like squares? I don't like squares. Anpu, I hate squares. But 96,000 points for Iball right now in these first 20 lines. 55,000 for Pixelandy being able to clean this out pretty quickly. Right now we have 12,000 points predicted towards, I believe, Andy? No, I think it's... Is it Iball? I thought I put Iball first. So would he be in the left side? Oh, nice little solve there with the Lombard for Andy. Okay, so 12,000 points are going towards Iball. In predictions, 5,000 towards Andy so far. But we still have about 3 more minutes left for the predictions. So if you want to put in some points in, go ahead. Ricky Bot saying, Pixelandy, my king! Let me reverse that percentage. Oh my god, wrongly contributing like what, 20,000 points for Andy. Right now, Iball still in the lead by less than a Tetris though. 262 versus 247 for Andy. Andy with a J-tuck. Yes, we do have a match Reno once again for our top 4 Division 1 players. Right now we had Summer B and K9 watching Tetris contributing to the prize pool earlier this stream, so thank you very much for that. We claimed all 50 codes yesterday. So if you want to help contribute, you can do so with either sponsor quests, if those are still around, or with real contributions. Like with real money, I mean. And if you want to help support our restreamers or organizers, you can do so with follows, subs, bits. Those will go toward our streamers. But as I say that, Andy right now with a less than a Tetris deficit, 11,000 points against Iball's 427. Andy with the potential for a 600k transition, so is Iball, but Iball potentially even looking for like a 650 with this efficiency. I should use my phone to look through the match, Reno, instead of clicking through, like using my laptop. So give me a second. I did see that $10 contribution. Give me a second. Pixelandy about to transition with this next Tetris, has 4 lines to go. And he will transition at 6:03. Iball with a bit of a burning situation he has to deal with before the 19 speeds. He does transition at 5:78 now, so just like that, Andy is taking a pace lead. $6.79 now for Andy, 6:04 for Iball, who's behind in the line count, but he's still behind in score. Regardless, Andy was getting a bit high up there, but does bang down the Tetris now, 7:04. Yes, we are getting deeper and deeper into the 19 speeds. Keep in mind, we do have a level 39 line cap, double kill screen. Iball having to do some burning right now. Just needs a single, gets the single, opens up his right well, is Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar, getting a bit shrouded, but finally gets a long for Tetris, maintaining efficiency as Andy's long bar dependent gets a dirty Tetris on Andy's side, 8:14 at level 22, 7:14 for Iball, behind by 100,000 points. And Sly Fox, 8510, thank you for the $10 contribution. Andy with some holes he has to deal with, sets up a T-spin, hits the T-spin, now J or L dependent. Nice little T-tuck there, doesn't get the L or J, so has to use a T-piece to cover up that well. Trying to open up this right side, has a lot of holes in the stack, gonna have to do some burns, which is gonna give Iball the opportunity to catch back up as he does just that. Taking down a Tetris now behind by less than 100,000 points, and he is Tetris ready once again, but had to close down as well. Sets up a T-spin, hits the T-spin, and it's gonna be Tetris ready. Andy set up for a row 2 simul Tetris there. Andy maintaining a 2.5 Tetris lead. Had a mischief there with a square piece on Andy's side. Iball bangs out a Tetris, not only behind by 53,000 points, as we only are at 40 lines to go before the 29 speeds. Andy with a lot of misdrops at the moment. Iball doesn't hit the T-spin, so gonna have to close down there right well. Looking for some burns. About to transition at level 27. Andy with the center roll Tetris into the max out. Iball in a bit of trouble here. Needs to try to burn this down as quickly as possible. But just needs one more single and they will be open on the right side. Waiting for the long bar, but once again having to close down their well. Oh, very uncomfortable pieces here for Iball. Andy, Lombard dependent in column 3, solves the Lombard dependency. Iball has 4 lines to go before the 29 speeds. Needs to burn this down now. It's gonna get into transition with that single. It's Tetris ready. Doesn't get the Lombard in time. They actually did get the Lombard in time, but they hung the piece. Andy will take game number 1. But once we get a raid from both players, we can get started with game number 2. And I guess we are ready, so let's not waste any more time here and get started with this game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There you go, Z Lombard. Machinations, the Ian Wright and Alfalfa Field, and Dragon Master 0283. Thank you so much for the follows. think we're about to reach 2,100 followers, which is really cool. For those of you unaware, we do have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. It's where we have edited versions of our best matches of the current season. We're basically caught up. I know it's like kind of looks like we're behind, but spoiler alert, 3 of the 4 remaining matches that I still have left to upload into YouTube for the regular season, they're not going to make it onto YouTube because of how bad the quality was. Like I'm not talking about the match itself either. I'm talking about like the actual like stream. It's one of the biggest reasons why I was so nervous for Nestor's Champs. Because like, dude, those streams were running at like 2 frames per second. I'm not even joking. Anyway, 187 for Iball, 174 for Andy. Pretty neck and neck. Iball with the J dependency. It's off the J dependency, looking for a good set of pieces to try and set up a Tetris as efficiently as possible. Nice adjustment there for the long bar. Will be Tetris ready. And bangs on a Tetris, so does Andy. So Iball maintaining a 17,000 point lead. Nice little Vits there for Iball. J-Tuck there for Andy. Kind of a spiral was forming on Iball's side, but does even out their stack nicely. Yeah, once again, potential for a 600k transition on Iball's side. They didn't get the 600k transition last game, but they were very close and definitely en route for it once again. 77% touch rate, 415 for Andy at 100 lines, so potential for a mid to high 500k transition. Welcome on in, Elp saying go Iball. Iball said earlier this stream they were hoping to at least not get swept. But you know, where there's a game 1 victory, or at least your first victory of the set, there's also potential for a game 2 victory. Varchild saying, imagine someone game crashing in a tournament match. Yeah, this is why for season 24 we will be having no line cap. Just kidding. Don't take that seriously. We did not. That was just a joke. Just a little goof. Is everything done on the Classic Tetris League channel now as opposed to individual restreamers? Only for Division 1 matches. We try to get Division 2 matches done on Classic Tetris League, but like, you know, if we can, we can't. If individual restreamers want to play or want to restream Division 2, they can do so as well. But yeah, for now, it's just Division 1 primarily and playoff matches. As Andy's in a little bit of trouble here. Both players have transitioned. 655 for Iball taking the lead. Andy having to do some dig. Not in any good situation at the moment. Looking to open up this well. He does just that and gets a Lombard to solve the dependency. Iball is now taking a 48,000 point lead. After that, Tetris now at 723. Andy at 650. Ampu saying misinformation being spread. $7.79 now for Iball, $6.58 for Andy. Love the Danganronpa music, says Machinations. I'm glad you do. But shh, don't tell Kingsman. Just he has to think that I'm using all white bat. I'm kidding. I do use white bat though. I promise, Kingsman, everything that I'm using right now is copyright free, and I'm joining my own playlist with the white bat music. I promise. Anyway, Iball at 904, 847 for Andy. So Iball maintaining an almost 100,000 point lead as we are nearing the 29 speeds. Andy, both players getting droughted here. Andy transitions at level 27. Iball solving that J dependency. But Andy bangs on a Tetris. Iball still waiting for this Lombard. And another Tetris there for Iball. Welcome Age, thank you for the follow. Both players now level 28. Iball trying to do a bit of an adjustment there. Can set up 3 more Tetrises before the 29 speeds. Bangs on 1 Tetris. Now with the 1.1, Andy has yet to max out, but he does just that with the Tetris into transition, level 29. 1.03 for Andy. Iball. That's a dirty Tetris into transition with a 1.15. Andy's Tetris ready, waiting for the Lombard, getting droughted. Can he get the Lombard time? Where's the Lombard for Andy? And good lord, we'll prop that up. 1.03. Iball. 1 down. 3 to go. Or 2 to go. Looks like Andy might be ready, so let's get started with game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Square T-piece J. Perfect. Looks like we currently have 75 people watching tonight. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're all doing okay tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, depending on what your time zone is. It's currently 8:45 p.m. for me. Andy, oh good lord, is Tetris ready? Dirty Tetris for Andy. Help saying 3:45 a.m. Oh, Torsten, welcome on in, saying hi. I just saw the Twitch Blue Scooty account should... What? I just saw that Blue Scooty's Twitch was banned. Should be free again. Greetings from Germany. English via Dr. Google Translate, so I can only speak German. That's okay. Yes. Basically all of us believe Blue Scooty's account should be unbanned. So hopefully that gets settled. There's been a lot of big names, like a few big names that have been trying to contact the Twitch CEO or whatever to try and get that sorted quicker. Oh, and Iball in with trouble here, looking to burn this down. Nice little L piece there. And that S piece is gonna bring this, open up that right wall, and bangs out of Tetris. 129 now, 152 for Iball, 186 for Andy. Help saying, why did he get banned? Because according to Twitch, Scooty made his account before he turned. That wasn't a Tetris. Iball actually getting a triple. But Scooty made his account before he turned 12. Or 13, I mean. So, even though he's 13 now, Twitch decided to, like, ban him regardless. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Torsten. Sorry for no English. Dude, you are completely fine. You don't need to know English to enjoy some good Tetris play, as these superstars are getting droughted at the moment. Could Scooty not just say that it's his mother's account or something? Well, like, it was probably a bot that banned him. And they're still, like, just now getting to the process of trying to peel that ban and see. I don't think they've gotten a response yet. Oh, actually, breaking news here from Matt Martin saying they were saying on Monthly Tetris that Twitch actually called them, and the account is back to good standing now, so there you go. Merry Christmas. 347 for Iball, 441 for Andy. That is great to hear. What's also great are the scores, kind of. 397 out of 100 lines for Iball, 510 for Andy at 100 lines. So, en route for a potential 650 transition. %88 Tetris rate for Andy, 65% Iball, as our good old commentators at C2WC would say. You need a 60% Tetris rate to max out in NES Tetris. Andy about to get the 600k with that Tetris. It can still bang down 4 more Tetrises before the 19 speeds. I come from the former GDR. See, I loved Tetris as a child. I only watched it until I was 20 and then didn't play it anymore. Well, we're all glad to have you here. I'm glad you tuned in to the stream, and hopefully you enjoy your stay. Right now, both players are about to transition with this next Tetris. Looks like Andy's going to transition with a single at 671. So monster transition here for Andy, but still not safe by any means. Keep in mind, yesterday, I believe Sinev had a 699 transition, had a suffer 19 game, and ended up losing that game against Miles, who was like at 535 into 19. And he had a bit of a drought there, but did get the long bar in time for the Tetris. Hangs that long bar on the left side. Goes for the dependency first. Now it's going to be Tetris ready. Nippy R, welcome on in, saying just got into Tetris. What's going on? Well, what's going on is we're having two players right now battle it out, trying to get the highest score within the game, and the higher score will win the game. Not the set though. It's a best of 5. Iball saw me that Lombard dependency. Lucas, what's up? Bing! Simul Tetris. Oh my god, I stuttered in the middle of a Tetris call out. $770 for Iball, $898 for Andy. Just continuing with this incredible pace. Yeah, but if you have any questions, anybody new to the scene, feel free to ask. Andy at 934. Nice little single there with the TP. It's gonna be Tetris ready as Iball looking to solve this. And it's gonna be Tetris ready for a dirty signable Tetris at 866. Andy just a few more lines to max out. Gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Now with a 1.02 at level 25. Iball 908 at level 26. Both players at level 26. We only have less than 30 lines to go before the 29 speeds. Iball already at level 27. Still has yet to max out, but he is Tetris ready for this next max out of the set. Not getting the right pieces though, so gonna have to do some more burns. It's gonna be Pendant, uses Lombard solid dependency. That square piece opens up to the right wall and bangs on a Tetris 1.01 for Iball, but Andy already with a 1.13 for level 28. Bangs on a Tetris and gonna be with a 1.2 even exactly for Andy at level 28. Iball with a dirty Tetris on the left side. Looks like he's gonna burn into transition at 1.06. So both players have transition at level 29. Keep in mind we do have a level 39 double kill screen line cap. Or really just double kill screen. Iball is Tetris ready, waiting for the Lombard. We haven't been seeing a lot of kill screen play because as soon as these two players try to set for a Tetris, they get droughted. Iball, ooh, misdrops a couple of pieces, but gets a Lombard solid dependency. Still alive, but misdropping more pieces, and that's just gonna do it for Iball. Andy with a 1.3 will take game number 3. Sorbet Banan or Banani saying, hi, I'm new to the Tetris scene. Oh my god, it keeps moving because of the GGs. Is there any more reason why the pieces disappear when we complete a line? But we do have it ready from both players. Let's get started with game number 4. Can Iball force this decider in 3, 2, 1 Tetris? Elp saying, welcome to all the people new to Tetris. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yes, I do agree. Hope you guys enjoy your stay and follow a bunch of Tetris channels. We aren't the only competitive Tetris scene or like online Tetris scene, but we are the best. Don't at me. No. I think you might have been the last person I played before I took my 2-year break. If you're talking about me, I didn't play you. I think I restreamed you. I don't think I played you. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Randy set up for a left wall Tetris. Both players experiencing the same drought. So if you just saw that, both players had the same drought because we're using fixed seeds or same piece sets basically. That way we won't have players going like, I lost because of the RNG. I can get the Lombard. Because that's what they sound like, I guess. 129 for Iball, 185 for Andy. Now 207. So if Andy takes this game, he will move on to the semifinals to go up against a fellow game crasher and BLUE SCUTI. I think there was like a special CTV stream where it was King of the Hill. And we probably did fight. I don't really remember, but I'll take your word for it. Also, for those of you unaware, just a little bit of a fun fact. This season, I just got promoted from Division 2 to the Division 1, which is the division that these players are playing right now, or these players are in right now. So, if you guys tune into next season, you'll be seeing me get swept every game by players like Andy or Miles, BLUE SCUTI. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I will enjoy my relegation for season 25. On a scale of 1 to 10, how effed are you? Well, it depends. If I'm in the same division as Somalian, about a 2. If not, about a 12. Disrespect on Somalian. Actually, funny thing is, he beat me this season because we were in the same group division. We both played absolutely trash though, but he did end up beating me anyway. I lost 3-2. Oh my god, Andy with 2 spires, one on the left side, the other one on the near center, kind of leaning to the left. I mean, lean to the right. Nippy saying, I'm surprised their hands don't get tired. They do, but they just get used to it. It depends on the person, but like, for the most part, you know, usually rollers get like a initial period of like cramps or like strain or fatigue. But that usually goes away after you, you know, after a bit of time. Fan rollers saying respect on Somalian's name. But why would I do that? Where's the fun in that? If I put any respect. Anyway, Andy transitions at 634, Lombard dependent in the center. Nice little single there for Andy. Iball hangs that T-piece to the left side. That's a Lombard for Tetris. Still behind by 30,000 points. A lot of a mischief there with the J-piece. So gonna have to do some burns as Andy takes a dirty triple. Now center will Tetris ready. Now banks on a Tetris. Gonna have to create a couple of puck sequences. Maybe delayed burn solves. Something crazy here on Andy's side to try to solve this as efficiently as possible. But a nice dirty Tetris for Andy, 703. Iball still behind. by about 2 Tetrises, or Tetris and 3/4. Elp saying, I like the fact that he has been the Captain RRR for 2.5 years now, but we still call him Somalian. What kind of fool would ever call him Le Captain RRR? Andy in a bit of trouble as we are talking crap about Somalian. Needs some to the left side because a nice key piece to solve. Iball has taken the lead, so if Andy does top out, this will give Iball the win. But Iball takes a 30 Tetris, 754. Still behind, but only by 10,000 points. This could come down to 29 play, which Iball needs to just be more efficient, try to survive as long as possible. Keep in mind, Andy is not only one of the most efficient players in the scene, so is Iball, but Andy just crashed the game yesterday, so kind of running on a bit of a high at the moment. Iball getting droughted, going for the safety double. So is Andy. Both players banging down a Tetris with that long bar. 928 now for Iball. 858 for Andy. Iball with a J dependency. Solves the J dependency. Bangs down a Tetris to level 27. Now with a 962. Could this be the final game of the set? Or will Iball clutch up the decider? Andy going for the column 9 Tetris. Set up for delayed burn. Gets along for a Tetris, but now has a couple of holes in a stack. Might go for a row 2. No, just gonna burn this down. Keep it safe into 29 play. Anpu with the... trying to represent Canada. Ooh, Iball in a bit of trouble here. Not the greatest of sequence of pieces. Into 29, is gonna burn into 29, gets the Z piece all the way to the left side, hangs a long bar. This could actually do it. Doesn't get anything to the left side, and it's gonna top out with 1.07. Andy, 1.07 is the score to beat. Doesn't need to go aggressive by any means. Very reminiscent of Dog versus Iball, where Iball topped out early into 29, but Dog failed to chase it down twice. But we'll see if Andy can do this. Just needs a couple of burns. Tetris behind is Andy. Just needs 36,000 more points. Can really just burn this out. Iball saying probably Jover unless a dog level of a miracle. Yes, that is my personal Twitch channel. Believe it or not, I am not Classic Tetris League. Just needs 8,000 more points. Frostbite's wanting Andy to finish it in style, but he's likely just going to burn. And that will do it for Andy. And we'll move on to the semifinals. Fan was saying to me, you are Classic Tetris League. Tell that to Kingsman, who still hasn't given me the logins so that I can multi-stream Kingsman. Yes, Andy versus Blue Scooty semifinals will happen this Sunday. 2 of the Game Crashers will go head-to-head. We should do a no line cap just for that match. Fix the match arena. For some reason, it's like really scuffed. But thank you for the $5 donation. NG, no, that's not what that wasn't. Thank you for the $5 donation, Rip Roar, and for also claiming the code Wait, what if we create multiple Matcherino accounts and use those codes on each of those accounts? I mean, you know, I don't think I can say that you can do it, but like, if you so happen to do it, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, if it happens, it happens. Yes, once again, thank you, Rip Roar, for the $5 contribution. We're now 257.75. Into the prize pool with just 5 more codes left to claim as Sinna bangs on a Tetris. 161. This is a quarterfinal single elimination format. So whoever wins this will go up against, I believe, BLUE SCUTI. Nice little dirty Tetris there from Sinnev, set up for a T-spin, but doesn't get the T-piece in time, so you're just going to have to do some delayed burn sequences. Hey, who am I to stop you, NGU? But anyway, both players around the same score, neck and neck. Miles is ahead, but he's also ahead in lines. Sinnev just going very, very aggressive. Thank you for the contribution. Definitely not NGU Frostbite alt. We only have 4 more codes left to claim, and we will be good. Holo Kane, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. And as well as these two players are doing with their 18 game at the moment. Basically tied at this point. Sinna with a couple of burns she had to deal with, but she is Tetris ready. Scooty made it onto British television. That's really great to see. Speaking of Scooty, he will be playing this Sunday in the semifinals. So stay tuned for that. The Wonder Kid right now, the big name these days in the Tetris scenes. Nice little Vitz there from Sinnev. Yeah, Scooty's been doing a lot of interviews, a lot of publication, promotion and stuff like that. It's really great to see. I hope he's doing well and it's not like stressing him out. He's just able to enjoy the fact that he did such a incredible achievement. Nice little spin tuck there from Sinnev with the T-piece. 447 for Miles, 429 for Sinnev, who's behind by about a Tetris. And also Polo Kane, thank you for the follow. Sorry about that, I had to mute for a second. But we are about to reach the 19 transition. Mouse with a bit of a dependent board here. Gets a nice Z piece. Sinnev was also a bit dependent, but needed an L piece. Gets the L piece and bangs on a Tetris. Both players can transition with the 600k transition with this efficiency. Miles with a bit of a hole in his stack. So it is going to cost a significant amount of burning. But not too problematic. Just going to cost efficiency. Polo Kane asking if Varchild is the commentator. No. If you're talking about Varchild, I'm the commentator. Oh, wait, I think I know what you were asking. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a Tetris player. What do I know? Both players transition Miles with this 30 board here, and yes, I will be the commentator for Sunday's event. Yeah, sorry, I completely misunderstood what you were asking. Like an absolute idiot. 612 for Miles, 687 for Sidnev. So nice little dig there from Miles, who's now trying to catch back up with Sidnev, who has taken the lead by about 70,000 points. She is ahead in the line count, but really only by like 5 lines. So this is the definitive lead. Our child saying there are no commentators. The voices you are hearing right now are all in your head. That is true. I am basically your conscience. Anyway, Sidnev with a bit of a misdrop there with a square piece. Gonna have to create some dependencies.